welcome to Battle of the Sexes. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just about to pull up the chat and drop the link for my panel members. I just want to say happy Valentine's Day, guys. I hope everybody is or has enjoyed the day. And if you haven't enjoyed the day, well, I hope you did something fun today because it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But we're going to get into tonight's live. Okay, let me pull up the chat because I want to speak to you guys. I'll take you there. Okay, guys, who's in the house? Let's see, shall we? I'm going to just check it out to see who's here. Because I want to make sure that I address every single one of you and say, hey. Yes, real, I am on time. Thank you very much. So, oh, Lord, have mercy. There's just no pleasing from people, huh? Hey, Robin. Okay, guys, so I have dropped the link in the chat. Let me pin it. Whenever you guys are ready, if you want to click on the link and come up, please feel free. I'll take you back. Sorry, y'all. This is my song. Let's start the live song. Hey, Real Talk 87.
I'm surprised you're on time today.
Okay. Hey, Allhead. Hey, Casey. I see both of you guys. But at the beginning of the live, what we do is we let the panel come up first. We say our opinions, and then we'll invite everybody else up to join us for the conversation. So for right now, if you guys don't mind dropping that down, as soon as we say, "Oh, you're free to come up,"
you already got people coming up
here.
Wow, you already got people coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, they here for this, huh? They here for all the bullshit today.
I guess so. How are you? Talk 87.
I'm cold. It's bad out there.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah. It's real cold. Where are your panel members, sir?
I don't know. Hey, they wanted he wanted to talk about this and he ain't here. I'm on time. Like I'm always on time. Everybody else late. They later than you normally are.
I was on time. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to everybody that is in that house. I see 5 wonderful, beautiful people in the house. Please make sure to way in. And say hey. Don't be scared to say hey. Hi, Shanita Marie Randomly. How you doing, beautiful?
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Amen.
Talk.
I figured I would need him tonight, so I have my
you're gonna need that. You will need that. Don't get that twisted.
Honey, because it's gonna be
I know, right? Hey, welcome, beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day.
I should change my thing. Hold
we go. Hey, Robin.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm doing a new thing today. I'm like filming on the phone and then have the live chat over here. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Shanita. Just in case you didn't know.
SMR, get your word.
He's late, but whatever. High logic. How nice
Hello.
to join us this evening.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Brother Real. You know what I'm saying?
What's
And
up with it? What's up?
Sister Robin, Sister V, and Goddess Janita.
He hasn't even
Logic.
Yes, ma'am.
All this man.
Damn, I need to go ahead and buy some of y'all shit. God damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, get to go and grab your merch from Shanita Marine randomly and YouTube Court TV. Both have merch. Go and purchase. Okay, guys. So let's get into tonight's conversation. And Andrea will join us shortly. Okay, so tonight's topic is based around a live that Tommy Sotomayor did the other day, and it's based around, are Black women desperate and insecure? Because apparently, according to some white ladies, or a white lady that was on his Facebook, apparently Black women are desperate and insecure, and Tommy agreed. So I would like to allow the men to start us off with tonight and to let us know their thoughts. Who would like to go first? Or actually, Logic, do you have the clip?
No, I ain't got a clip. No, I don't. But we don't need a clip. You stated the because pretty much what you stated that's his point. Period. So by you saying that is that's his point he put forward in most of his content. So
Okay.
I mean, you can get in his videos and they're gonna say the same thing.
Well, go ahead, gentlemen. Take it away.
All right. Can y'all hear me good? Because I don't know. It seems like V cracking up to me.
V's
I hear you.
cracking to me too.
Okay, that's V cracking up. All right.
Man, I thought it was me.
All right. So,
I need to go get my headphones, so I'll be back. Go ahead.
all right. And to just keep it real, right? The thing is, and he says this too. He's not talking about all women.
Oh my God, I'm trying to. Sorry.
But in our current society, it's looking like it's most of Black women. And let me explain when I said most Black women. Because when it comes to the head, if you look at it, every woman that's put before social media, all the Black women that's put before social media holds all the traits that he discussed. Desperate and insecure. So is that the stay-at-home soccer mom he's talking about? No. But most of the women, the Black women that's put before us on social media, they hold them things. And especially the bigger they get, the more they become that.
What is that exactly?
Desperate and insecure. Say that again.
You answered my question. You said I asked you what type of woman was that? You said the desperate and insecure woman.
Mm-hmm. And he like to call it in his words he used. What's the analogy he used? Dick and attention, DNA.
Yeah.
So
I'll just
what does that type of woman look like?
just go to your Instagram page and just stroll, and then you will see most of the Black women, they are thriving for dick and attention. All right, y'all can jump in at any time.
I'm actually just trying to hear your logic.
It's true.
I like that too, by the way. Hold on, is the women silent?
They speechless right now.
Uh,
But
see,
it's true.
yeah.
I'm trying to compose my thoughts.
You trying to do what?
Compose my thoughts.
Oh, compose your thoughts. Okay,
See, this is
it's that
go
male
ahead.
brain, female brain thing, right? That's what that is.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. You got it. You're right on point tonight.
Don't get it twisted, right? If it was to be about his approach, then that's something that you can debate about. Could he do it a different way? Yes, he can. I'm all game for that. Do he got to call them bitches? Do he got to call them hoes? Hey, that's up for the debate. But as far as the facts that he presents, and then the situation that we're in as black people, you cannot go to no Instagram, no Facebook page of a majority of the black women, and you cannot tell me that they're desperate and insecure.
So
I'm
the insecure part, right? What is that coming from? Why do you think I'm not understanding that?
You're not understanding the insecure part.
Yeah, like how do you get insecure from scrolling down your Instagram?
No. What you look and you see desperation and you see insecurities. So when you say a person that's insecure, then what they're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? All these posts that they put, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest with you. When you go to a majority of these young black women Instagram page, all you see is titties and ass.
Mm-hmm.
And very rarely do you see any face. So that's the thing that, okay, you say you can make the point that don't display insecurities, but in their language, they would tell you that they're insecure about it. Where V at? Don't V, cut your camera on, V, and Andrea, get up here. What's up,
The only way that these black women on IG will get noticed is by showing they titties and they ass. If they just show just their face, they won't have a whole lot of followers. I'm just being honest.
I guess I'm not understanding what you guys are talking about because my Instagram is all face.
Okay, that's you. You're once again, you're the exception, Robin. There's exceptions to everything.
so
There's not.
the focus is only on the women who participate in such activities.
But you realize this. A lot of times, a lot of women say it's not all of us. But what's happening is because the other women that has a sense of humor, because they don't say nothing, it end up becoming a majority. Because I'm gonna just be honest with you, right? And then you can throw some shots at it about black men too, because we fall into the same thing. But as far as relating to this topic, as you see, most Instagram, Facebook posts, all these little silhouette challenges, all these little challenges, it's about asses and titties. And you know it. It's about asses and titties. Now, you think that you know what, some women, hey, don't. But I mean, come on now. It's a majority, not all, but a majority of black women coming up in this society that we produce for them are desperate and insecure. And you can see how desperate they are because soon as, I'm going to give you another example, right? And I'll fall back. Soon as any black celebrities go out with white women, right? They go crazy. They go ham. Oh, I can't believe he with white women. But you know what? The same standard don't count for them because guess what? Was it backlash when Serena did it? No, it wasn't.
Y'all vice
So
president Kamala Harris is with a white man, and nobody's saying nothing about it.
Oh, they said something about it. Where were
Who?
you?
Who?
Where were you?
Who said something about that?
Many people said something about
I ain't
that.
heard nothing about that.
Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean they didn't say it.
Okay, but guess what? If that was a black man that was running for vice president with a white wife, right now you would be few far in between to find something on the shade room that's talking about Kamala Harris got a white husband. But if it was a black man up there with a white woman, it would be on the newspapers. It would be all over Black Lives Matter posted. Everybody will post it.
So you're saying that's because we're supposedly desperate and insecure. That's why when a black man does it, it's a problem. Is that what you're saying?
No, is it this? We really don't give a fuck who Kamala Harris fuck with. You know what I'm saying? We don't really give a fuck who Serena Williams fuck with. You see what I'm saying? But when a black man choose to go to the white side, black women make it an issue. And does that does that not show insecurity?
My thing, going back to you, Logic, about scrolling down your Instagram, I'm gonna bring it back. And Bums Bazzy said it, or whatever. Bums said it in the chat too, and I was just thinking of it. Basically, like when you scroll down Instagram, it's not just black women who are out there shaking everything and showing everything. It's like a woman femininity type of thing. So why are you just singling out the black women who want to show off their bodies? It just so happens that we have beautiful brown skin and you happen to stop on our picture, but every woman is doing it.
Okay, so let's do this. Name me a white celebrity right now. And I'm not talking about a white celebrity trying to be black. Name me a white celebrity. I ain't talking about that's trying to be black. Okay, these the ones that's trying to be black.
Hold on, who you say, Sunita?
Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez.
Selena ain't white.
She's not black. She panders more to the white people than she does to black. Miley Cyrus, Kim Kardashian.
She's not white either.
Okay, so let's do this. Ain't
that right, B? Hold on, Kim ain't white, correct?
Wait, hold on. You want us to name white celebrities, just white celebrities?
Okay, I'm gonna do this for
example, or white celebrities trying to be.
I'm gonna do this for example, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to Taylor Swift Instagram, right? She's a white girl, right? Mm-hmm. Right? She's a celebrity white girl.
White as you can get. Yep.
So now let's go. I'm gonna go to her Instagram page, right? And if you stroll down her Instagram page, right? What you won't see is all that bullshit, right? Now, I'm gonna take that. And it's crazy though. You know, you can even go to Obama daughter goddamn Instagram page and you can find some goddamn asses and titties.
Robert's face.
But I ain't gonna eat fuck. But you can but the thing is,
show that ass and titties, or
prove me wrong.
I don't understand what's the point. Taylor Swift is not that type of branch. First of all, Taylor Swift don't even dance like that. So you can't even use. You got to use like dancers, white dancers. Taylor Swift's not a white
Madonna. Madonna. Go to Madonna page.
Right. Madonna, Gwen Stefani. What's the other white girl who's doing American Idol?
Listen.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson?
If you take all of the white celebrities, the white women celebrities,
Britney Spears.
you put on the ratio of how many You put in a ratio of how many white women twerk and dance and show their ass and shit compared to the black female celebrities who do it. The ratio is much higher with black women than it is with white women.
Because it's cultural for black women to do that. It's not cultural for white women to twerk.
So it's cultural to just no. I'm not talking about just twerking. I'm talking about showing their bodies completely. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't got to do with just twerking. Who is
white
that?
women do it too. How many white porn stars?
No, white women do. I didn't say, Shanita, I didn't say white women didn't do it. I said compare the ratios to how many black women do it to how many white women do it.
Okay, but hold on, right? Now this is Madonna page, right? Oh, hold up, let me see. Hold up. Like when right? This is Madonna page, right? What I don't see is ass and titties. Now I'm gonna go and scroll down a little bit, and I'm still looking for ass and titties. I don't see no ass and titties. But guess what? Shoot, no, that's the one you said Madonna, right? Let's go to Britney, right?
Who?
And Britney Spears. And that's her name.
Britney Spears. Yeah.
I can't even find it.
Britney,
but the thing,
Jessica Simpson, Christina Aguilera.
All right, trust me, you ain't gonna find it. But give me one black one.
Megan Thee Stallion. Cardi B.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston dead. Name a live celebrity.
She was still a celebrity.
Okay.
Icon shit.
You can name probably on one hand the amount of black celebrities who don't do that. One hand. That's it. And Whitney's one of them.
I'm saying. Whitney Houston.
Okay, now you don't want me to go to Megan Thee Stallion. All right, we go because I don't want your page to get flagged. I don't want your page to get flagged. So I ain't. God damn! All she got is ass and titties.
Okay, let's bring it around. What's the point?
Exactly. What's your point?
So they show their bodies. What's the point?
Apparently women show their bodies and it makes them insecure. Black women like to show
why
their bodies.
Is it? I just don't get why you equate that with insecurity.
The point is because go ahead, bro.
No, you can go. I'll go after you.
Or
my thing is
why you think we're doing that for you in the first place? That probably has nothing to do with
it. Really ain't got nothing to do with us. But the thing is, like I said, with black women, not all of y'all, of course, I'm not talking about all of y'all, but for a lot of black women, they can only get attention if they show their body. That's it.
Yes. And Robin, you brought up a good point. You said, why are you doing that for us? So if you're doing something for somebody to get somebody attention, doesn't that not classify as insecure?
We're not doing it for nobody.
You just said it. You literally just said. If you rewind this, you literally just said, well, why do you think that? You literally just said, why do you think that we're doing that for you?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, okay, so if you isn't that a form of insecurity?
She asked you a question. Why do you think that we're doing it for y'all?
I'm asking you a question. That means we're not doing it for you.
So who are you doing it for? For yourself?
Because men are very simple and that's what they're attracted to.
No, because hold on.
I don't post pictures.
If you're just doing it for yourself, why would you post it on any social media site if you're just doing it for yourself? That's the question.
Sometimes you do realize that women just like a picture of themselves and they just post it, right? Like they
show to everybody. To show to everybody so they can see it as well, right?
So you're trying to tell me there isn't a whole bunch of shirtless men on social media also showing their body?
Yeah.
Black men that are also
it ain't no difference. There's no difference. There's no difference. There is no difference.
Okay.
You're right.
So does that make black men insecure? I'm just wondering.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Does that make a black man insecure if he's doing that?
And that's an excellent point. So now what I want you to do, I want you to give me a black man and I will go to his Instagram, and you will see pictures of his chest just poured all over his Facebook, his Instagram page. Give me one. Name one black celebrity. All right, let's go. Trey Songz. Okay.
Trey
Songz, Usher.
Okay, Trey Songz. Okay, Trey Songz Instagram. Here you go. Look. On it, got one in a suit, one showing his face, one showing his face, one showing his face, one showing his face. I'm going. He got one with.
He's not on Google. You can Google him right now. Trey Songz shirtless, and you'll have a bunch of pictures will come up. Okay. It's not just on Instagram.
Everywhere. Men use their bodies as well. I mean, you can't deny that fact. I'm sorry. If black
I'm not denying it.
I'm gonna go after black women about how they show their bodies on social media, then black men need to be held accountable to the exact same standard. Because as far as I'm concerned, I can scroll down my social media and see a whole bunch of black ass fine men that are also doing the exact same thing, wanting attention. So I'm just wondering, does this also go for black men? Does this also mean that black men?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. No, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that's not the case.
Well, Tommy Sotomayor always comes on his video shirtless.
Let me tell you why that's not the case with black men, because black men don't give a fuck who y'all date. We don't care about that. Y'all do. Y'all get mad every time you see a black man with a white woman. We don't give a fuck if y'all date a white man. We don't give a shit. What's up, Andre?
Shanita said, hey, Shanita. Hey, Shanita, you spoke those. You said Tommy Sotomayor go live with no shirt on?
Yeah.
When has that happened? When did that happen?
That's not true.
I've seen videos of him outside, and he's talking about whatever, being shirtless, talking about how he is, how 13-year-old girls are women at that age and all that type of shit. He was shirtless, was he not?
Okay,
every time
one live. I've never seen it. But
I never seen a live where a man went shirtless. I'm just saying. I mean, come on now.
I want to hit.
Pull it up.
But you know what? Let's go to YouTube, right? Let's go to YouTube. So you tell me so, right? Say if you did it one time. It's a female out here named Clyde Diva. Hold on, wait. It's a female out here named Clyde Diva. And every time she goes live, she's in a bra and panties. Every single live, she's in a bra and panty. Guess what? Is she desperate and insecure?
Logic, have you not gone live shirtless?
Yeah, I mean,
you gone live shirtless?
Tell somebody to show. If I went live shirtless, tell them to show the live. I went live shirtless.
You was live. You didn't have no shirt on. You weren't live. Okay, I remember that. I was in that live, and I said, "You gonna put a shirt on, Logic?"
Are you talking about I was laying in my bed?
We say no. You weren't in your bed. You was on your porch live with no shirt on, and we can see your tattoos and everything.
You said I was wet. I was in my studio live with no shirt on.
Your studio on your porch live. On your
porch,
no and don't your friend on your buddy do that too? Don't he go live?
Oh my God. I was out. This is the thing with women, right? Hold up. Just hold up. Okay, just hold up. Just wait. Right now, even if that was the case, right? Logic can take off his shirt and walk outside, right?
Okay.
Right? Will Logic get locked up for that? For indecent exposure?
No, we're not saying you go do that.
Wait. Hold up.
It's a double standard.
If Robin go outside with no shirt on, would she get locked up for indecent exposure?
Yes, she would.
Okay.
Yes, she would.
The purpose of y'all saying I went live and I was on my porch talking. Okay, I mean if it was, like I said, but guess what? When you see me come on this live stream, and you see me mostly on my live stream, probably 99% of the time, do I have a shirt on?
Yes.
Yeah. And if I did not have a shirt on, would V channel get flagged? No.
That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about being flagged versus being flagged, indecent exposure. We're talking about the fact that people have on shirts or not shirts. Let's not even go there. Let's stop the break. We're talking about whether or not what makes it insecure and not insecure. Be asked, is it the same thing for men when men come on live and they're shirtless? You were live without a shirt. Does that make you insecure?
No. How would it make me insecure when if you see me go live, I have on a shirt?
Well, how does it make another woman insecure when she doesn't? I guess it got her ass and titties out. How does that make her insecure?
Because every live stream she do that. Every live stream she do that.
Well, does it
not one live stream that she don't do it? Every live stream she do it. See, y'all will have a point, right? If every last Trey Songz pictures, just like you see Megan Thee Stallion, all these other ones, all these females, you'll see it's not just one or two pictures. Every last one of their pictures is showing that.
That doesn't make her insecure, though. Just because she's to show her body.
Okay. Now watch this. Now this is my next question, right? Now think about this deeply. When you compare yourself to every other race of women, you don't have this problem. See, the thing is, it's just not the celebrities that we're talking about. It dwindles down to the kids. See, whatever Cardi B doing, all these people that the black people idolize as far as women, the babies duplicate that. The babies be twerking, the babies be wearing that stuff, the babies be doing all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I saw it was on some crazy, somebody did a show on it where 14-year-old girl did a silhouette challenge. And then it was the crazy part about it, right? Guess who filmed it?
The mama?
The mother. So now, if we want to be honest with it, right? Let's be honest.
Okay. Can I say something? Yes.
What's up, Andrea?
Yes. Was it wrong that a 14-year-old mother filmed her daughter doing the silhouette challenge? Yes, that's asinine and stupid. Okay, but we're not saying black women do got some issues in the community. We do stupid shit sometimes, but at the same time, is every woman who posts on Instagram is not insecure because we posting some titties and ass. We ain't insecure. We proud of our bodies.
You what?
Every woman who's on Instagram is not insecure posting titties and ass.
Mm-hmm. Watch this. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. This is what it come down to, right? All these black rappers and all these black dudes that got Instagram, right?
Yes.
Every last one of them got something coming. They always flashing guns money, right? Right? Every last one of them, every last rapper, even the singers nowadays is flashing guns and money, right?
Right.
And I would be the first one that said these are the dumbest niggas on earth, right?
Yeah.
I won't sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you they the dumbest niggas on earth, right? But when it comes to women and say, hey, look, you know what? God damn, he got a point. If every, you know what I'm saying, she got every picture on there is showing her titties and ass. Every last one of them. That's all. Women are the same. So now, why the women can't do what I did and say them niggas posting them guns and money on there? They stupid. They looking to go to jail, and most of them do. Why the women can't say, hey, you know what? These girls is doing it. But you know why I can't? Because the older women are doing it too. That's why they can never accept it.
I don't think women are doing it under silhouette challenges. I don't think a 50-year-old woman is doing a silhouette challenge. I will challenge you on that.
You would what?
I would challenge you. I don't think a 50-year-old woman is doing a silhouette challenge. I will challenge you on that.
How much you want to bet? You want to put some money on that?
Facts right. Get your facts right.
Like
no. Do you want to put some money on that?
I'm just saying.
Hey, Andrea, you don't want to bet that. You don't want to bet that, Andrea.
I really don't.
I would like to see a 50-year-old woman do the silhouette challenge.
I guess my problem is who cares? Even if a 50-year-old woman did want to do a silhouette challenge, even if the younger women are posting that about themselves, what does that do any harm to anybody else? If that's what they want to do, then what is the problem? And what about that makes her seem insecure to you?
I'll tell you why
That's the
it's a problem.
that I can't understand.
Robin,
because
here's the problem with that.
I know when people are insecure, they do this. They cover up. And maybe they don't want to show themselves because I'm insecure. I don't want anybody to see me. But
Robin,
when you're not insecure, you're just like, this is me. This is what I want to show to the world. This is what I want.
You want me to tell you what hold on. Do you want me to tell you what the problem is with that?
Why is that insecure?
Do you want me to tell you what the problem is with that whole thing you just said, Robin? It wouldn't be a problem if they just did it and kids weren't watching. But now the issue is you got kids doing this same thing that the adults are doing. That's the issue.
And whose fault is that?
The woman's, the mother.
Wait.
What you mean?
Whose fault is that?
The mother.
Okay,
that's how is it not?
It's the mothers, right? Where the fathers? Where the fathers at? Why the fathers?
What the?
Kids from
why the father ain't
did any? Hold on. Did any man? Hold on. I'm asking the chat too. Did any man tell any woman to do a silhouette challenge? Did any man tell y'all to do that? We watching. What's the point? You the one posting it. Y'all posting it. Y'all posting it.
Hey, V. Why you? Hold on. Wait. This was a good conversation. Why you yelling, V?
Thank you. Why?
Well, okay. Watching this,
why can't she yell? She is passionate. She is passionate about this topic. Okay.
Yep. You're right. She can do whatever she want to do. She can do whatever she want to do.
We are tired of men who drool over these same pictures that we're arguing. Who drool over these pictures, then coming back to us and telling us why you did that. Why you did that for? You was the same one who was looking at them same pictures, drooling over them. Am I right or am I wrong?
First of all, Robin, we don't care that you do it. We like it. We've always said we don't care. We like the shit. All we're saying is don't be surprised if y'all get so-called over-sexualized when y'all are posting this shit your damn self.
We're not talking about
We're not telling you to post nothing.
We didn't get there yet.
We're talking about that.
Oh, we finna get there. We about to get there.
We finna get there for real.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something. Hold on. Wait. I want to say something. I'm gonna say something right here. Real Talk 87. You said it's because our kids are seeing and our kids are doing the same thing, the silhouette challenge. That has been going on for years. How many times when we were kids, when we were seeing adults on the videos shaking their asses, popping their booties and shit, and we did the same thing as kids. How many times have our parents seen their the older generation doing certain things, and then they were doing certain things? You can't sit here and blame it on it's the video. It's whatever you allow your child to do.
Hold on, Shanita.
It's true. It's just that in the 70s, it wasn't.
Can I explain that? Can I explain that? Can I explain it? Thank you. Now, just because it was going on for years does not mean that it's okay to do still. It's got to stop somewhere. Okay. It's got to stop somewhere.
I didn't say it was okay. I said it's been happening. Don't sit here and act surprised like now.
I didn't say it hadn't been happening. I know it's always been happening. I never said, Shanita, I never said it had not always been happening. I know it's always been happening. And that's the problem, that it's always been happening. That's the issue, that it's always been happening.
So slavery always happened.
When y'all stop watching it, when y'all stop doing it, when y'all stop watching, we'll stop doing it. How about that? Okay. Let's go back to the rainbow days. Write books for us to read. Okay.
I have to go all the way back, right? Because I'm sorry. When y'all said that these girls are following behind their mamas and doing exactly what their mamas are doing, what I would like to know is, well, where are their fathers? And why are the fathers not stopping their own children from doing the exact same thing? Why is it the mother parent gets looked at bad?
Sometimes.
However, ain't no one
Okay.
looking at
Wait.
Let them answer. Let them answer. Let them answer.
With you. And it gonna be the same thing I said. I will call out the dudes. Just like I'm telling you, I call out Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man for doing the gun thing and the money thing. Because little kids is seeing that and they want to do the exact same thing. I will call them out. But see, guess what? You'll call out Pooh Shiesty, you'll call out Gucci Man, but you would not call out Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. What's the difference? The difference is, hold on, let me finish. The thing is that a lot of the older women is doing something that the middle-aged women is doing, the younger women is doing. They all doing the same thing, the silhouette challenges. And when y'all was talking, I found a total of 17 over 50 women doing the silhouette challenge. Hey, Andrea, send me my money because I'm going to send you all these screenshots.
Like I said, who cares?
Oh, you told us.
We care. That's the point. That's the problem. We care and nobody else does.
Even if a 50-year-old woman did want to do a silhouette challenge, what is it to us?
Robin, as smart as you are, Robin, hold on, Robin.
My problem is it's not our place to judge. Well, it's not your place as a man to look at a woman showing off her body and say, oh, she's insecure. She's just doing it for the man. Like,
Robin, as smart as you are,
none
Robin,
of your business. Like,
Robin,
she's
as
probably
smart
not even doing it
as
for
you
all that.
you are really not looking at the bigger picture. As smart as you are.
Okay, real. Tell me what the bigger picture is.
The bigger picture is this whole circle of doing the same exact shit over and over for all these years needs to stop somewhere. That's the bigger picture. You saying stop. It don't matter? I know because people thinking like that. Who cares? It's not hurting nobody. That's why it don't stop.
So what are you doing to stop it?
I call it out. I call out all bullshit, not just women bullshit. I call out men's bullshit too. I actually call this shit out. Nobody else does. Nobody.
Okay, but I have a question.
I don't know these people personally. I can't tell them, look, you need to stop doing that because they're gonna keep doing it any damn way. But if we have more people speaking out on this bullshit, maybe it would.
You're doing nothing.
But if you're watching the silhouette challenge, are you part of the problem too?
No. Hold on, Andrea. Hold on. Whoa. Because you were in the chat that day when I didn't know what a silhouette challenge was until somebody said something about Shanita did it. That was the first time I seen it. The first and the only time I seen that.
Okay,
so
but
I don't know what you're talking about.
Question for the men on the panel. If you're watching,
I'm the only man on here right now.
Okay, well, whoever you hit, Roger, get back. The problem is, it's so funny how black men want to bank out black women are doing. But are y'all part of the problem too in this whole situation? Because
listen, Andrea, the problem would stop if y'all never did it. That's the whole point. If y'all don't do it, there would be no problem in the first place. What you mean stop watching and stop posting it? That's the problem, is that y'all are posting it for people to see.
So you have
that's the problem.
So you basically said black
no, Shanita. The thing is, I said this. I'll say it again because y'all didn't hear the first time. I've never seen what a silhouette challenge was until I seen your video up there doing it, and I didn't see it no more.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. No, it was not.
Like my daddy.
No, the hell. Don't lie, Andrea. I get that's your homegirl. Andrea, that's your homegirl up there. I get it. You're gonna say it was beautiful. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Real Talk 87. It's a lot of women. What you don't know is insecure about their body. And Shanita reminded me said, "Look, my body is beautiful. So what if you don't like it? I can show it."
Okay.
But
that makes me more powerful to say I show mine too.
Men are doing the silhouette challenge too.
Yes.
Oh my. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. Time out. Here we go again with this. They do it too. Shit. This is what women do. They do it, and to justify why they do it, oh, men do it too. Oh, white women do it too.
I'm not justifying it.
Come on now, y'all do justify it.
I'm not justifying it. I
the reason we're saying and acknowledge that y'all are the same.
She's just proving a point that you are singling out black women. You are singling us out.
So watch this. I got a quick question, right? And it's gonna be a 2-part question, so bear with me.
Okay.
Right?
Oh Lord.
Why do black rappers flaunt money and cars all over IG?
Can you repeat the
Because they
question?
want to look like they got it
Okay.
all.
Why do black men flaunt their money, cars, and guns all over IG?
Because they want to look they want
To
to like
look,
get bally
to
and
look
got
like
money.
they got it.
They got it.
They want to show off. Yeah.
Want
And
to
they
show
want to
off
show off.
what they
They
got.
want to let you. They want to show off. They want to let you know that they got it, right?
Yes.
They want that attention, correct?
Yes,
That's why they do
correct.
it. That's why
Yes.
Tekashi 69 became the biggest rapper, because he wanted attention and people gave it to him, right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, why do black women get on these platforms and they just got twerk channels? They just twerk and show their body. Every last photo. They showing their bodies. Okay. Can I finish, Anita?
You was asking questions, I was answering. I'm sorry.
I said, in the same sense, using the same logic with the men that seek attention with their money, cars, and clothes, and their diamonds and jewelry, why do the women use their bodies? Do they not seek attention too?
I don't think they're seeking attention. I think they're seeking. I don't think it's attention. I think maybe it's. I want to show my body. I feel good today. It's always you need somebody attention to tell you feel good. They just want to show it off. And if this one thing, if I had a body like Megan Thee Stallion, I damn sure would show it off. I don't let nobody know I couldn't.
Okay.
I got you, Andrea. This is what it is. You know what it is? Because men don't care about the woman's money. Okay?
We don't.
It's about her looks. Is it not? So this
Yes.
is why the women show their bodies, because a woman showing her money don't mean nothing to a man. Because a man can get his own money.
Now, can we stop? Hold on. Listen to this.
His name is Dr. Dre, who's dating April. He only care about her looks. He don't care about her money.
Yes, and we was telling y'all that during the Kevin Samuels thing that y'all didn't agree with. They don't care.
Exactly.
We've been telling y'all that they don't care over this show. So now y'all just debunk yourself now when it's comfortable for y'all. But let me get back to the point I was making, right? To get to the desperate point, right? If it was a twerk video every month, then I say you might be right. If it was a full body shot in a bikini with their legs wide open once a month, I say you was right. But if it's multiple ones, it's 6, 7, 8 week, right? Wouldn't you not classify that as desperate? That's desperation, right? Can you please explain to me why doing and the same shit over and over again is not a form of desperation?
It's
You
a
know
form of
what's
entertainment.
really sad to me? Is that we're talking about a small number of black women.
Exactly.
That's not no
talking
small
about
number.
overall.
That's not a
It's a
small
small
number. Y'all need to
We're
stop.
looking
No,
at
small
it is
number.
not.
25%
No,
of
the
black
hell
It
it's
is a
not.
very small
Yeah.
number. And let me go ahead, V. Because I agree with you.
The
I
only
do
reason
too.
why you guys are like, oh no, it's a big deal is because maybe those are the only pages y'all are visiting. Maybe you should
Thank
spend
you.
some time
You ain't
visiting
watching
other
anybody who got
women's
real
pages
It's so
that
crazy
don't do
that you said that, V.
on
It's
the
so
IG who got bodies you want to show, because to me you watching their bodies too. I'm not on IG looking at a man's
We
body.
are not saying we ain't watching our bodies. We are.
It's so
Like we
crazy
never said
though
we
that
weren't.
V just brought up that point, right? Because I was just thinking, I'm like, the other day I was even talking to V and I was like, man, I want to do a challenge, but I'm a certain type of woman. So all of us here on this panel right now, we're a certain type of woman, okay? I wanted to do a challenge, okay? Logic. You have a problem?
Yes,
We have a problem.
I want you to restate that question. I want you to see, because now I'm a fact what you saying. Is that statement that you just said right now, is that true?
It is 110% true.
Let's go to IG then. Let's see
Let's go to IG. Who got my boobies out?
Look
got
at
everything out.
Since you think you know me.
All right, let's go to
And if
Robin.
you want to show one picture of me that's just like
No,
in the water in the swimsuit.
Remember, Robin, you is actually the exemption. Yes.
Look at V's now. Look at Candidly V's.
Mm.
Go ahead.
So you look at mine too. So make sure
Go ahead.
So you since you think you
Because
don't.
I know where you're going at. I know where you're going.
V is the exception. You want me to go to somebody else?
Now go to Andreas.
Wait.
To Andreas.
I'm gonna give you my personal one.
We gonna save the best for last, okay?
And V got something, so it's an increase though as we go. You like down there, Candidly V is going up, and it ain't gonna
say.
Oh, wait.
I show more skin in that picture than V has ever shown.
No, Shanita, why your camera off?
She been had her camera off.
Face the truth. She don't want to face the truth. There she goes.
She ain't scared by nothing. She's insecure. She's not
The issue that I'm saying to y'all is what y'all don't understand is this. Y'all are the exemption. Because I can go to Real Talk page right now and he ain't got no guns, he ain't got no knives, he ain't doing none of that. You go to my page, you don't see that you don't see that either. But guess what? We are the exception. But guess what? A lot of other men that I'm not going to defend, a majority of black men do it.
Okay, Logic. Can I finish what I was saying? Because you zoomed in and interrupted my thought.
Because you was lying. And I ain't going to take it no further than that. Because I can prove you lying. But we're not going to do that because we're not talking about us. Go, continue.
Go ahead, Robin.
I was saying that I agree fully with V, right? I had this conversation with V. I want to do certain challenges, but I am a certain type of woman. So I will not do silhouette. I'll do silhouette, but it will be like maybe a trick at the end. Like you ain't seeing my body. Because honestly, I take, my marriage is very important to me. I'm just the type of woman that I feel like only he can see my body, right? Mm-hmm. So I was trying to look and see what other challenges can I do. And I started to feel the pressure because you men look at and give the likes and the looks to those things. And maybe a woman like me, or in our case, we're just, I guess, regular women who are just, this is just how we are. We don't show off too much skin. We have a certain whatever. We don't get the likes. Okay? Yeah. So what does a woman, what is the woman supposed to do? She feels what? Let me do this to get a little bit of something, right?
Now again, hold on. Wait. No, you said something. You said, what do the women do?
She's not
finished. But she said that.
You cut me off again.
No, I don't want to because you will say you didn't say this. You said if they don't get the clicks and likes, then what do they do? So that means you prove the point that you're desperate for the attention.
Exactly. Point proven.
But that's not the point that I was trying to make. The point is you men, you watch these things, right? Which in turn makes these people like want to do that, okay? Not that I'm going to do it, but I'm just saying, like, if they did want to do it, so what? That's their own business. Okay. But again, I feel like you're just judging these women. They're not desperate. What? They're desperate for likes? Fine.
No.
Everybody wants likes.
Okay.
Everybody wants likes on Instagram.
See, this is the thing.
That's what they do it for.
See, I like you because you tell the truth, right? And I'm with it. But what you just explained is what we said.
No, you said that women do this because they're on DNA or something.
Yes, different. It's attention. You just in your statement you just made, right? Forget the statement I made. Think about the title. You said women is not desperate for attention. You said if they don't show all that, they don't get the clicks and views. So I mean, if they do it to get clicks and views, is that by definition showing they're desperate for the attention? You just proved my point.
No. That's what you
That's
took
not
it as.
attention and likes. So attention is likes. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
If
that's
you're
exactly
looking
what
at
it is. What
attention
else
as
is it?
likes, then that's what it is. But for me, attention is something else.
No, we said
Attention is
So we're
something
gonna.
else.
Wow.
this is
Okay.
crazy. So y'all just transformed the dictionary. We got a women dictionary now.
You go right now to your bookshelf and you open up your book and you look up the word attention.
Listen,
Tell me where it says
okay.
Instagram likes.
No,
Where
Wow.
does it say Instagram likes in attention?
Oh my God.
What,
you,
what,
hey,
tell
you,
me what it is.
you sound just like the Gorilla Glue girl that said it didn't tell me to put it in my hair, so I did it. You just really said look at the dictionary and see if attention state Instagram likes.
You can compare it to her if you want, but you tell me where in the dictionary it says that attention means like.
This is insane. This is insane. I don't know how y'all building this argument, but anyway, everybody heard it. And V, please put this in the rerun when you do the rewind. That she said women do it because they don't get likes and clicks. So that means they're desperate for the attention, and they do it because they want the attention.
I wonder if I said that women do this because they're desperate.
You guys are talking about a small number of women.
Yeah, a small number.
The thing is, right, we're talking about black women. We're targeting black women, right? But white women, Latina women, all kinds of women.
Here we go.
The same shit.
Here we go.
But
they do it too. Here we go.
But it's also a small number of women.
Period.
Specific types of women that are doing it. And the thing is, men aren't looking at the other women or other women whose pages that don't. They just say, "Oh no, y'all the exception."
Exactly. So where did it really start? Where did it start?
Hold on. V, if I even wanted to agree with you, can you please read me the title of this video? Does it not state are black women? So are we talking about black women? Or just, you know what? For the sake of argument. Hold on, wait, no. It's the topic, Robin. So V, just take out black and then we'll talk about women. Because I can guarantee you, when you go to IG posts on all women and you compare it to Indian, white, Korean, Chinese, African, when you get African American black women, that's when you start seeing all the ass and titties. Don't play. You know this. You know it.
Why are you yelling?
I think
they can act like they don't know.
And
they
raise
can
your
act
hand
like they
on
don't
the panel.
know.
Raise your hand in the panel if you wanted this title, Black Woman Desperate. Who was the one who chose Black Women?
The title Black Women because Tommy Sotomayor said Black women.
Okay.
And we're on his topic of what he said on his channel.
Yes.
So, but my thing is, and what most black women will do is rebuke that statement because it's not correct. And you can't just single out and call out black women. It goes across the board. And the thing is, the only reason why men got so much to say is because those are the only women that they are looking at. Those are the only women that they're thirsting over.
Now let me say something. Now can I say something?
She's not done.
Can I say something?
She's not done.
Looking at that.
I don't care if you mad, Robin. Can I say something? Can I say something now? Can I say something now? The reason why we talk about black women a lot for everybody in the chat, shut up. Hey, Shanita, I'm not talking to you. The reason why we talk about black women so much to everybody in the chat, so y'all know, is because we don't give a damn about any other color of women. We don't give a fuck about them. We love black women. So yes, we're gonna talk about black women. We don't give a fuck about white women, Mexican women, Chinese women. No, me, Logic. We like black women. We don't like any other type of women. We like black women, so we're gonna talk about black women. I'm talking about me and Logic.
Okay, but what I have a problem with black men is it's so funny that I just know about this. Black men is on the Instagram drooling out their mind, Megan Thee Stallion, Carly B, and blah blah blah. So the question I'm asking: are y'all part of the problem too?
We are. I'm not saying we're not. I'm not saying we're not part of the problem.
You know why? But hold on a minute, I didn't finish. And the reason I say you're part of the problem too, because you're drooling over us. You
I
on
know.
the IG.
I know what
So,
you're gonna say. Listen, Andrea. You got to listen, Andrea. You got to attack the source, which is you posting this stuff, not us drooling over it. You got to go
that's
back
not
to
the source.
you know.
That's not the source.
If
What?
she was the only
Are you
one
serious?
You're over there watching her too.
But
I
see
don't
that
watch Megan Thee Stallion is ugly to me. What are you talking about?
hey, hold on. I just want to state this for the record, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, bums versus scammers. We didn't compare them to other races and women. They compared themselves to other races of women. They said, yes, you did. Y'all made the statement. What about the other races of women? Y'all made that statement. We did not make that.
You came up and said, name me 5 white celebrities who was doing the same thing black celebrities were doing. Did you not?
Because we had made the statement about what about white women. And I said, we can look at that. But I'm going to just say this right now. Can we all in this panel agree that it's a difference in education, the school systems between black and white neighborhoods? All agree it's a difference?
Yes.
Okay. So now we go before the school board and say, hey, you're not putting enough money in the black community, the black schools. And they said, hey, well, we put money over there in their schools, but that's not us. See, y'all try to push the buck, right? It's not the black community. So if you talk about the white women and the Indian women, if they doing it in a small percentage, it's not us. Their community is not flooded with it like ours is. So guess what? The same thing that I use that narrative of, you cannot, y'all logic in this situation will not make no sense in any other circumstances, because they can see it and say, well, the white schools is good. We put money in the white schools, so y'all should be happy. Y'all have said, no, what about our schools? Correct?
Why are you yelling? Can you bring your volume down?
See, he makes a good point, and you talking about him yelling. Come on, Shanita, stop it.
Well, we make good points as well. And the first thing you said to us was, why are you yelling, Robin? So I just want to know, like, can you just bring it down?
Like
He's passionate.
y'all would do anything y'all would do anything to get off the logic of the situation. If we can call out black men, which we have done many times on this panel, why you, and then probably 80% of the women up here don't fall in this category. So why don't the women up here call it out? If Robin, you just said you don't want to do that. You're a married woman, right?
That's my personality. That's what I choose to do.
I know, but this is what I'm saying.
But I don't look down on them. I don't look down on these women. I don't.
I don't look down on NBA young boy.
I don't judge them, and I don't call them. I don't call them desperate and insecure.
And I'm not
I don't see them when I look at them.
I'm not gonna judge Pooh Shiesty and them for shooting each other up. I'm not gonna judge them. But do that make sense? I'm not gonna judge Pooh Shiesty for shooting each other up. I'm not gonna judge Kodak Black and young NBA boy for going after each other. Or is I'm gonna be a man and call it down the middle? You brothers are stupid. Chill.
Okay, now a question. That's a question. Oh, go ahead, Nita.
I was just going to say, after you've called it out and said that they're stupid and women shouldn't be doing this and men shouldn't be doing that, after you called it out and said what you needed to say, what are you going to do to make a change for that? What are you going to do to help perpetuate your stance on this? How are you going to help the community be better? Because calling it out clearly isn't working.
It's exactly. So if I can't even get to the women like V and Robin who don't do this, how you expect me to get to the women that actually do it?
Why would you create a platform for that?
You the woman, why don't you do it? I can't even get
because at the end of the day,
you
men are still watching it.
You need to create a platform for that.
But watch this. Think about this. Just see, I don't know why the logic just flying over y'all head. Think about this. If I'm talking to two women that do not do this, and it's like me talking to a wall. What you think gonna happen when I try to talk to the women that's actually doing it?
So you're not going to create a platform for that.
Oh my fucking God.
What the hell, Shanita?
You're not going to be the change. You're not going to be the change that you want to see.
Right. Guess what? Guess what? It's true though, because if you guys stop looking at that type of stuff, then women will stop doing it.
That's a goddamn lie. You know it.
No, it
Because
wouldn't. What would
this
they
is what
do
y'all
here?
fail to realize, though. This is what y'all fail to realize, right? Because see, the women that's promoting this shit, they don't even believe it themselves. Because as fine as y'all say Megan Stallion is, she couldn't even keep her songs. Guess
I
what?
didn't hear what you said.
I said, as fine as we say Megan Thee Stallion is, she can't even keep Trey Songz. Beyonce can't even keep Jay-Z from cheating. All these so-called baddies, shit, Cardi B, Offset, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he want to do, right? All these.
That's because men cheat for the
But let me
sport.
That's because men don't cheat because of like things like that.
Okay,
Like-
listen to the point.
It's male brain, female brain, right there.
Listen to the
cheated,
point.
They cheated on.
Male
I knew when they
brain,
cheated on
female
Halle
brain. What the
Berry.
fuck?
When they cheated on Halle Berry, I was like,
Listen to the
Halle
point.
Berry.
Listen to the point that I'm making. See, in the black community, these people, if you ever realize this, the black community is the only community that only have musicians, athletes, actors as role models. The only community. And if you got to realize this, the musicians, the actors, and the movie stars, a majority of the time, they are the criminals in our community.
Did you just say only the black community has role models as these people?
Oh my God.
That's
See, you here. I said only the black community have a majority of.
Because I didn't hear majority.
Because
Like,
tell me a Jewish superstar.
I'm
You
sure
know
they
why?
exist.
Because they all politicians and lawyers and doctors.
The actors.
Adam Sandler.
Maybe, okay. No. You don't have a lot of Jewish actors. What you have is the Jews owning the record labels. So if you want to sit here and tell me a Jewish role model, the role model will be somebody that's not the villains in the community. If you say the same thing with the Chinese and the same thing with white people, they got decent role models. But all our role models is what? T.I., Megan Thee Stallion, Halle Berry.
They're not my role models.
I'm not kids. Whoa.
Sorry.
Because what you believe is that
It's a role model.
the thing is, role models, you can't control your kids' role models. The role models are the positive, the people who's doing things in your race. And all the people that's doing things in the black.
It's a role model.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
What?
It's like
Go ahead. Go ahead. Whoever just was
I'm just
speaking, go ahead and keep speaking. Go ahead.
Y'all asking what you guys were asking. Y'all acting like these younger celebrities are people's role models. I'm just saying, no, not necessarily. Not everybody's looking up to them because half of the shit they be doing is stupid as hell. Okay, and not everybody is looking up to them. There are other people that you can look up to.
Maybe the
Like
younger
who?
generation is looking up to them.
A strong ass woman. She done left the man that was whooping her ass with absolutely nothing and built herself back up. That's
And
a
how
strong
many
ass
kids?
woman,
How
right?
many of these kids look up to Tina Turner?
And she
How
ain't
many of
doing
these kids
anything.
look up to her? How many of these kids look up to Tina Turner?
So they're talking about kids.
A lot.
Hey, see this is the problem, right? We don't even realize
Those models. I don't look at these athletes or these things.
Okay.
I like to look at them, but I don't give them as role models. I never have in my community. It was the church. It was other things. They would tell us they weren't going nowhere. They was going to the grave house or the jailhouse. That's what my parents told us.
Okay.
So they were not role models.
So watch this. I'm gonna tell you this. And then this is the honest facts, right? This is Black History Month, right?
Yes.
You know, my child got his paper with all the ones they got to pick to do a black. You know what I'm saying? Not a role model, but the Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Essay on, right? You know, it's nobody in that list of significance outside the civil rights movement but Obama. Everybody else was either an actor, an athlete, or a singer.
But that's
Now, what does that say?
That's important to society. Maybe it's not that's maybe it's important to society. Maybe it's not important to people in the Black house. Maybe the parents are saying, "Look, I'm the role model. I am the way. Not these people right here ain't the way." Because it's gonna be hardship and it's gonna be trials and tribulations.
So, Logic, that says that as a parent, you need to go down to the school board and fight for something different.
Thank you. That too.
If you want to see different leaders and different Black people being talked about, then you need to go down there.
There's so many that they're just
and that's
not.
what I try to tell
it's
Black
not
people.
advertising, right? There's so many different like leaders now that people they're not into that. They're into more of, I guess, hip hop or whatever.
That's the point that he's making.
But that's what I'm saying.
Point.
Like, whose fault is that though?
That's our fault as Black people. That's our fault.
So what are you doing to change it? And it's always going to go back to what are you doing to change it? Exactly. None of us on this panel are doing anything to change it. We sit on this panel and we talk about stuff and we battle, but nobody's doing nothing about it.
That's all we can do. What else can we do? What else can we do?
Well, don't think about nothing being done if you're not doing anything.
I can't hear two people talking at the same time. What y'all saying?
I said don't complain about nothing being done if you're not doing anything.
What I'm asking, Shanita, I'm asking you, what else can we do besides talk about it? Can we do?
You can
as normal people.
I asked you that. I asked you that.
No. Never mind. Go ahead. What's up, Logic?
I can tell you real. I can answer your question real.
Answer my question.
As men, is stop looking and drooling over these women that are
Listen, hold on. Let me read this comment real quick. Let me read this comment real quick.
And above, y'all could stop doing all of that, and guess what? That would be a change.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read this comment real quick. Let me
see the thing is, hold on, I just want to say this real fast. See, I'm willing to say, yes, you're right, V. Man need to stop doing that. But why don't you still would not be able to say the women need to stop actually putting it up there?
Exactly.
I can say you're right, the men can stop. So V, do the women need to stop?
Yes, Logic.
I'm talking to V. V. Do the women stop?
Yes, women should stop. Yes, the women need to stop taking off their clothes, shaking their ass, and shaking their titties.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hold both of y'all accountable.
Okay.
You remember you said the change started with us, Shanita. So that means you should remove all them posts that's kind of iffy from your Instagram page.
That's why you don't answer Logic, because before he even. Let me tell you something about Logic. If he asks you a question, it's because he's thinking of how to trap you in that answer 2 or 3 questions later.
But you know what? The thing about it is, I flip it back to him every single time because I said this is not my plight, so it's not my argument, so it's not for me to want to make this change. Logic wants to make this change, so Logic needs to do something to make the change. He needs to be the change that he wants to see. So Logic needs to go down to the PTA.
I'm gonna check because Ray got to read it. Ray got to comment that he want to read.
Leaders other than the generic basketball stars and baseball stars and all of that stuff. He needs to go down to the PTA, get on the PTA board, protest for his school board for his child. Yes. Logic needs to make a platform that says, "Hey, Black women, you don't have to be like this. Come, let me show you a better way."
Yep. And you know what's crazy? See, you want me to get out there and tell these kids the real when they mama pulling up playing T.I. Wait, I let you go. Wait.
No, you weren't listening.
No, you cannot let me finish. I let you finish, right? So you want me to talk to these kids whose mom is dressing and doing what Megan Thee Stallion is doing, and you want me to talk to these kids that gonna pull up, drop the kids off to me, playing the exact same thing that I'm gonna talk to their kids about. And the same, wait, let me finish. So you want me to do that instead of addressing who? The parents. I don't want the kids. See, the kids just really gonna do what the parents produce in their environment. I want to talk to you. That's what I want to talk to.
Okay. So you bring up the analogy about your kids and their history lesson and what papers they need to write about history. And I said that you said they had all these same type of stars and entertainment athletes and all of that stuff. I said what you need to do as a parent is go down to the school board. I didn't say talk to the teachers. I said go to the school board. These are the people that are over your child. Go to the school board. Tell the school board, listen, I don't like what y'all are teaching my child right now. I don't like what y'all being forcing him to do lessons on. This needs to change. Rally some people together and protest and say we need better Black education. That's what I'm speaking of.
Guess what? If I cannot get through that message with the women and men on this panel right now, besides real, right now, well, see, because hold up, God damn. If I cannot get the message to the women and men on this panel right now, which is the community, right? You don't agree with me. Robin making faces. V look like, you know what I'm saying? So now the thing is I have to make a point to the school board and you guys gonna follow after me and say no. That's real life.
We are not the You're doing a beautiful and amazing
Logic. We are not even the women that you're talking about. So we're not even the women that you're talking about. So I don't know.
If you really want to make change and you think we're so difficult, then you're wasting your time talking to the other women that's not like us. Then.
And I want to say too, have you actually tried to do anything to make a change? Let me give you an example. I was at my son's school 10 years ago, and their bus, he was walking to school. I didn't like the fact that he was walking to school because he had to go at least 5 miles to walk 5 miles away from his school. They needed a school bus because I didn't believe that elementary children should be walking that far on dangerous roads. What did I do? I protested. I went down and I talked to the school board and did what I needed to do to get those children a school bus. What happened? They got a school bus. Why? Because I was the change that I wanted to see. You are not doing anything for your child and his education. If you're talking about you complaining, you're trying to get everybody on board, have you even tried to do anything to make this change for these people, for the change that you want to see? You're talking about if you can't get us together as women and all of this, how are you going to see anything else? Have you even tried? No, you haven't.
To talk to one parent. Have you even talked to one lady, one mother?
Look, what y'all don't realize is what I stated was an example, because you cannot dodge the fact of this topic that Black women are desperate and insecure. Throughout this live, y'all did everything and y'all proved that exact point. And then the reason I even brought that up, okay. Go ahead.
What question you got?
Because I don't understand. I don't understand how titties and ass makes a Black woman insecure.
Me either.
Because I think Robin said a good point earlier. When you're insecure, you're not wanting to show the parts or things of your body or whatever you're insecure about. You're not wanting to show out your insecurities.
So if I go to a woman IG page, and if she got 300 posts, 250 of them 300 posts is of her ass. Is she not desperate for attention?
I said insecure. I wasn't arguing your point on desperation.
You're talking about the title. I'm just asking you a question.
I know. So am I.
Okay. Insecure. So is she desperate? Is she desperate? I'm just asking you a question. Is she desperate by doing that?
No. No.
250 out of 300 posts is
she's not desperate. We answered. She's not desperate.
She's not desperate. Okay, so that means this conversation, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm talking to a wall. Because if you saying that a
We
person,
didn't answer the way that you wanted us to answer.
the
We're
one that I
talking.
wanted, the way that I wanted, this is insane. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Robin.
I asked a question though. Like y'all say that how the title is "Are Black Women Desperate and Insecure?" So I'm trying to figure out where your point is
You know,
as black
I,
men.
V, can I
Where does
comment about something in
insecurity
the
come
chat?
from?
Can I comment something in the chat?
Go
Here
ahead.
they go.
Okay,
And this
so
security.
someone said seeing Cardi B's daughter copying her mother twerk pissed me all the way off. That mess ain't cute. Okay. For me, okay, my oldest daughter, when she was a baby, right? Around that time, it was Dutty Wine time. That's when the dance Dutty Wine was out, right? And I was a young mom and I used to do, dancing, and dancing is part of me. I love it. And I love shaking my butt, like, obviously to music. My baby, who was maybe like, at the time she was like under 2, she used to do Dutty Wine. She used to do all the dances that I could do. And whining was a thing. But let me tell you something. Some people who looked at her automatically judged me as a mother because what? Oh, why is this baby dancing like this? Why is she twerking? You think the baby knows what that is or anything to do with that? Plus, I'm Caribbean. So, and this is something we also talked about. Twerking and whining, that is a part of our culture. Okay? So, I don't know why people keep, doing that. It upsets me when people says that. Like it really does.
Mhm.
Like I don't like it at all.
Yeah,
So I
it's
just
part of
had to
you
say
right.
that.
Look, you right. It is you. You
What?
right. Because
It's
I said
true.
you're right.
It
It's
is a
part
part
of
of a
African.
cultural
Wait, hold
thing.
up, just wait.
V, he's saying that she's right. Let him
I
talk.
said it's a part of African heritage, correct? It's a part of African culture,
Of
correct?
course it is. Of
Yes.
course.
So now, watch this.
Yes.
Why don't I see the same thing when I go to an African Instagram page?
Mm,
So you never seen them twerking on an African Instagram page
I haven't.
ever?
Go to
I
show me
haven't.
an African Instagram page. See now that's the thing.
Dre posted one in the chat.
It can be part of the culture because I know a lot of African women, and guess what? They do not have on their Instagram page. Them twerking. That's an American. That's an
Because that's the part.
American thing.
That's the women that don't feel like showing that part. Okay, but there's other Instagram pages where it shows this part of the culture is the hips, and they're doing all that stuff. We have one in our chat. Just scroll up. Just
Yep.
scroll
Yep.
up.
I want to make this one more point because I got to go grab something though. I want to make this one point. The thing is V asked this, and she said, "Okay, how does it show insecurity?" And then I say this: women would know other women is wrong and still try to defend it, and that shows insecurity. I fall back.
I agree to
I'm
disagree.
sorry, I missed
I
that.
love that video with the 5 African women on the steps, and they're like, they're doing the whole. Did you guys see that one? They're in their like African wear, and they're doing the thing. It's not like when you look at it, you're not like, oh, that's like over sexualizing. You're just like, wow, they're just performing their cultural
Because it's
whatever,
not twerking. Because it's not
So
twerking.
the
That's why.
problem is because Americans maybe put a spin. Ages and time goes on and people change things.
Americans made it sexual. That's what it is. Africans, what they did, that was not sexual in nature. Americans made it sexual.
How did it become
What you
sexual?
mean?
How did
With
it
hip
become?
hop.
I'm agreeing with you.
hip-hop,
I'm agreeing, but
okay.
who was part of the reason why twerking became sexual?
Hip hop made it like that. However, if the women, never mind. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to hear me. It's all
We're
right.
listening.
No, I'm talking about Shanita up there putting her head down like I'm finna say some stupid shit, but that's cool.
She is listening. She's just trying not
No,
to
she's
show
not.
her face.
It's cool. Listen, hip hop started this twerking as sexual shit back in the early 2000s with a Lil Jon and the Ying Twins and all them made it like that. However, they had women. How
about back in the day when I like big butts and I can't, and what them girls are doing in there?
Yeah, the
what
girls
about
were
even
doing that.
Further back,
Yeah.
Doing
And
But
look
I'm
at how
talking
it
about, but
evolved.
they,
No,
I'm
no, no,
talking
no.
about
Look
the
at how that dance style evolved from back in the day when they
That
used to
proves
just be
my
faking
point.
it
That
to
proves
now they're
my
just
point.
shaking it.
That proves my point, Robin. We as Americans made it sexual. That's my whole point. You proved my point.
But that's a man who's singing that song. Is
So the man
The
has
man,
to
yes, the
stop
man
making it
sang the song, but who was
sexual.
shaking their asses in the background? The women. That's my
Telling them
point.
to
Well,
shake
he
it.
was the one who made the song, and he was the singing, and
Oh
he was
my fucking
just saying. So
God.
he's part of the problem too. Again, go back to my
He
original.
is part. I'm not saying he's not part of the
Listen,
problem.
these men in the song, they tell the women what to do, okay? Juvenile. Dun, 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 dun. She's just doing what y'all tell her to do. She's backing that thing up, all right?
Oh my God.
So don't be mad that you told us to
I'm
do
not.
it and we did it. You say we don't listen, but we
Wow.
listen, all right?
Yeah, y'all listen when it comes to making money. They got paid off that. Come on now. They got paid for that. If they weren't getting a dime from that, y'all wouldn't have done it. That's the whole thing. Come on now. Don't make this. Come on. But y'all proved my point. It started in Africa. When the Africans did it, it was not sexual in nature. It came to America, and America put a spin on it and made it sexual. That's our whole point.
America
We made
who?
it sexual. Americans,
We
men and women,
who?
the men and the
It's in
women,
the
the men
Caribbean.
and the
In the
women.
Caribbean, it's cultural.
In the Caribbean, they don't. That's not sexual. It's not a thing. It's just part of the culture.
No,
Thank
because
you.
you can dance and do all of that, and a guy doesn't get a hard on, and it's just a dance. It's literally
Because
a
it's
cultural
not
thing.
sexual. It's not sexual over there. It's only sexual here in the Americas. That's it. We made it sexual. That's the whole point.
So look, this is the thing. This is the thing. It like I said, if we say a woman grinding her butt on a man is not sexual, then I don't even need to talk. I mean, hey, it's nothing. It's nothing more to say. If you just not, and that's the form of insecurity, not willing to see it, not willing to see it and say, well, you know what, you're right. What are you protecting? Because if you insecure, you're protecting something. Why just not say, look, strippers, twerk, and grind and all that to get sexual attention, correct?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, it's also their job. It's their line of work.
Right.
Yes, it's their job. But now all the women do it for free on their IG pages and they fans only and all that other kind of stuff like that.
Pay for OnlyFans.
You bring up strippers, though. I don't know how you switching from strippers to IG people.
Because it's the culture. It's the culture.
That makes sense.
Yes. Yes. You little girls is listening and looking at Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B right now. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to try to emulate that.
Exactly. Do exactly what they do.
What?
Because that's what they see.
Is what?
They're going to do the same thing because that's what they see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point.
You're right. Can't argue facts.
Hey, we ain't got nothing to argue about. Yep, right. So the title is correct. And Tommy Sotomayor is correct. Black women are desperate and insecure. A
That's
majority
your
of them.
opinion,
No,
Logic. That is
I
your
completely disagree
opinion.
with that.
Anyway,
I don't know
I
how you
disagree with
went
that
from
statement.
that
I'm
point to
sorry.
the next point.
Now,
like us
can
anyway.
you say some women are desperate and insecure?
Yes. You can say some.
That would
You can say
apply. That
some.
would be a fair statement. But to say black women, which to me is generalizing all black women,
It's
under
putting
the
us
same
all.
umbrella,
Here we go with this
are
all and some
desperate
shit
and
again.
insecure.
Like, don't get hung
It's
up on that shit.
incorrect. That's
What
an
the fuck?
incorrect statement.
Okay. And then this is the thing.
Or what?
I
People feel the
vindicated,
answer, y'all
I
don't like it,
vindicated,
why
I
you just
vindicated two
don't wanna
women.
agree. You should agree.
I vindicated two women on here of not doing that. I
Why
said,
not all four?
okay, this is what I'm saying. I looked at your IG page and I said, y'all not part of it, right? But you cannot sit here and act like it doesn't exist on a majority level with black women. If you, I'm not saying it's not all, But when we look at our culture, it is a majority of black women. Just like I can say it's a majority of black men that's running around here with guns, money, and cars. I would tell you it's a majority. Yes, not all, but it's a majority. And the thing is, this is the problem with the black community because a majority of our men and women have these defects. That's it. And I call it out on both sides, equal down the middle.
I will agree, Logic. I would agree that yes, we do have this issue in our society. I very strongly disagree with the statement that it's a majority of black women, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, maybe we just need to get out of this American bubble and experience the world.
No, we're talking about American. We're in America.
All over the world. No, because the statement said American black women. The statement said black women.
It should be a given. We're talking about American. We're in America.
But you're looking at IGs of women all over the world.
What the hell?
Women that are all over the world.
Oh,
I'm looking at IGs in the topic. And you know what? It's crazy. Just like the women in the chat. She said most Arabic women belly dance. See, they insecurity.
It's not a sexual thing.
So belly dancing is wait, what? Belly dancing is a sexual thing?
Listen, look at the chat. The lady in the chat said most Arab women belly dance.
I do not see that. I don't know.
It's the first comment you see. It's the first comment you see.
And that makes her insecure because she belly dances.
You're right. You're right, Derek. Yeah, I gave up. It's over.
I will agree, Alpha. For the guys, we need to teach our young men how to get money the right way. I would agree with
I agree with that.
That statement.
I agree with that. But what's that got to do with this topic?
Alpha also stated, because he's been coming for the black ladies too, but I'm just going to say it. He just said, well, white women do it too, but social media hides it.
Oh, that's another thing.
Social media hides the fact that white women do it too.
You know what? I don't know, because social media is doing a lot of crazy stuff lately. So I'm not gonna say
If you Google black woman, you will see a bunch of ugly pictures and beautiful black woman. You'll see a bunch of ugly black women. You Google beautiful white woman, you'll see a whole bunch of beautiful white women. Google it right now. Social media does hide that type of stuff.
Okay, you're talking about Google. I can look up beautiful black women on IG and find some beautiful black women. So what? I mean, what's your point? I don't see your point.
It's the internet.
So can I just ask a question? I just really, really want to know the answer from you gentlemen. Do you guys not feel that a lot of or some black men come really hard down on us black women for things that they should be holding everybody accountable for? For instance, right? Say me, for instance, I am shapely. I'm very shapely. I'm very chest heavy. I'm very ass heavy, hips heavy. I'm heavy, okay? When in the right areas. I could wear the exact same outfit as, say, a white woman that is straighter, that doesn't have as much curves or anything. We're wearing the exact same outfit, and yet I will get chastised for showing more because of the way my body is shaped. That's something I can help. And the white woman, ain't no one gonna look at her.
You know why? Like I answered this 30 minutes ago. We don't give a fuck about the white women. We don't care. We're not interested in them. So yes, we're gonna look at you. We love you. We're gonna say something to you. We don't care about what she does. She's not our business. That's why. That's the answer I gave a long time ago. We don't give a fuck about what they do.
Yeah, but I'm asking. I get that you two don't care about them, but I'm saying as a whole, as a society, right? We don't hold ourselves to the same level as other people. It's like other people do the exact same thing that we do, but yet we're the bad ones. We're the ones that are always getting looked down on. We're the ones that are doing something wrong. And a lot of the time,
it's so true. It's so true,
V. This is the thing. Okay, V. I will be with you. I will be with you. You will have a point. if a majority of white women do this? And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, V. The only white women do this is ones that fuck black dudes. They want to be black. So you don't see no Becky out here truly doing what you're saying. It's not true. But we can discuss it, but real brought it up. Do we care if we trying to fix ourselves? We can talk about them all day because that's a deflection. Well, we can do it, or we should be justified for doing it because they are doing it. So if they smoke crack and jump off buildings, should we do that? There you go in the chat.
Hold on a second. Sorry. Yeah, I looked at the chat and the comment just got me. Like, it's got me hot too. Toby Middleton. Black women are so jealous of white women. Maybe if you look at yourself first. Baby.
That's part of the topic.
Woman, Puerto Rican woman,
That's part of the topic.
Woman, black woman. I ain't jealous of no goddamn woman. I am black, so don't come for me.
Okay.
Don't come for us black ladies. No.
But see, now watch this. Now watch this. Now, if you take your emotions out and you analyze that statement that he made, right? When that one woman wore the Bantu braids or the Bantu knots in her head, who went crazy? It was black women, right? But did white women go okay? But did white women go crazy when black chicks dye their hair blonde? No, they don't care. They don't care. So if you want to be honest, I don't see nothing wrong with this statement.
Changing up our hairstyles.
No, look, if you want to be honest with you, when we straighten our hair, that is not our natural texture. That is the texture of a European woman.
Okay.
So now, but white women, and I'm not saying y'all could, it is what it is. But the thing is when you see black women, if a white woman put braids or dreads, black women will go crazy and lose their mind.
Logic.
No.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
I don't care about that.
We were told that our hair isn't acceptable amongst society.
Yes.
So when someone else does it who are not us, we're going to get upset, not because we're jealous, but because we want the same equality that they're getting from what we already created. We're told that we need to change our hair. We're told we need to straighten our hair. The black men are told they need to cut their dreads, cut their locks off. So when someone else who is non-melanin does the same thing and they're not chastised for it, then that's when we get upset. Not because we're jealous.
So I'm with you though. But if you look at a majority of black women,
like we have a troll in the chat.
Shit.
Okay.
If you look at the majority of black women, hold on, Logic. Hold on.
There's a real bad troll over there.
What's his name? Toby.
This is the second time, real.
Hold on. I agree with Toby's first comment, but bro, don't disrespect nobody in the chat. All right, don't do that. Don't disrespect nobody on this panel at all. Don't do that, bro. But go ahead, finish, Logic.
Yeah. Now, like I said, my point was, yeah, that was disrespectful, bro. Just chill. But hey, like I said, when we have a majority of our black women, and I'm gonna say majority, and I can prove this, is running around with the long weaves and all the kind of color, all the stuff that it resembles the texture of a white woman hair or European woman hair. We can agree with that, right? Is that a fact?
Nope.
But you said no? Who said no?
Andrea, you said no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, somebody.
You said majority.
Oh, Casey. What's up, Casey?
It's not fair? All right, so tell me why. Tell me why it's not a majority, sister.
Because how do you know it's a majority?
Because I wake up and I walk outside. I look at all the black women. I look at all the black women. They straighten their hair.
Okay.
Or
black hair can be straightened. That doesn't mean that that's white hair. That's
no
black hair that's straightened.
Your hair, it resembles the texture of what? But let me get to my point. Let me get to my point. I'm not gonna get caught on that. Hold on. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm not gonna get caught on that.
Before you move on to your next point.
Yes.
Black women who straighten their hair is straightening their hair because they want to be like white people, right? In your opinion. So can a black woman be born with naturally straight hair?
Who?
Show
Can
me.
a black woman be born?
Not a full black woman. No.
Be born with naturally straight hair.
No, not a full-blooded black woman. No, not a full a mixed breed. Yeah, a mixed breed can. Not a full-blooded black woman. No,
even a mixed breed, it is still curl. Even a mixed breed, it will still curl.
Okay.
So the answer to your question is no. Okay. But this is the thing, right? Now we comparing it to black men. A majority of black men do not change who they are. Period. What you see still, black men got dreads. Black men got afros. Black men got, you know what I'm saying? They got shortcut. They got waves, whatever it is. A majority of black men be black men. When you see a black man, they resemble black men in all ways.
Not in Jamaica.
So when a black man grows his hair, is he trying to be like a woman that grows their hair? Just wondering. Or when black men go and get their dreads styled at a salon, have it like in buns and get it all styled and twisted up, are they trying to be like a woman too?
Probably.
Because
Probably. You know your granddaddy had that. What did they do? They used to straighten their hair back in the day. You know your granddaddy did that.
Perms.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
What's your point?
They were.
What's your point?
Saying, y'all keep coming. Like my thing is, y'all keep coming and saying how we're doing all of this stuff, but men do the exact same thing, and yet y'all don't look at each other and say y'all shouldn't be doing that.
In the age,
people do what they have to do to look beautiful or handsome, whatever.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
do what you want to do. Like, so what? She wants to put a wig on to protect her hair. So what?
Yeah, but like I said, I make the point that during that time, that when dudes was straightening their hair and doing all that stuff, it was still not the majority. Because during that time, a majority of the men was wearing afros.
Did we shame the black man for doing these things? Did we?
I personally, I just take it as an issue when you try and group all black women under the same umbrella. And realistically, when you look at the world and you look at the amount of black women that are alive and breathing, you are talking about a small minority of women. You are not.
We're not talking about
a huge majority of women.
We're not talking about black women around the world. We're talking about black women in America. That's it.
It
American black women.
My statement. Not it
says black women.
It was only a black American.
Oh my!
I'm just
all right,
saying.
you're right.
So
you're
no,
right.
we're not talking about black Americans. We're talking about black women.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about black American women. That's all I deal with is black American women. So yeah, the majority of black American women fall under this category.
V's not black American.
I know V's not black American, and she don't fall into this category any damn way. So what you mean?
Oh, I know she's not from America.
You do? On me, need to do.
Listen, time out. Whoa. Listen, Robin, you're not American. V, you're not American. Y'all don't fall into this category anyway. So that what purpose does that serve?
They're not true.
You know what?
They are American.
I am black.
And they are American.
No, I'm not.
They are.
No, I'm not.
You're not American?
I'm not American.
I'm American on my passport, according to my citizenship.
I'm not American on my passport.
I was not even born on this soil.
I ain't American.
Okay. Well, guess what, dude? You should have leave it
on this soil.
Because I don't care about no women in UK.
Thank you.
So now we're being so now we're talking about women that now we're only speaking about black women in America.
Okay.
That's what I've been talking about. That's what I've been talking about.
So your topic said Tommy Sotomayor are black women desperate and insecure. So Tommy Sotomayor is he from the UK? He from Ghana, or is he American?
But guess what? But
What?
logic.
Wait. Hold up.
Let's use some logic right now, okay? Logic. Let's use logic right now, okay? He said Black women are desperate and insecure. He never said American Black women are desperate and insecure. So
Listen, V.
your argument and Real's argument is
No.
minute.
Listen, V. In the majority of Tommy's videos, when he talks about Black women, he is talking about Black American women. He's not talking about no other kind of women, just Black American women. That's
Well,
it.
then maybe he should specify.
Yep.
Because
Why does everybody got to specify?
Real talk. No, she's right. He should have specified, just like Gorilla Glue should have specified to that woman not to put that shit in her head. You're right, D. He should have specified.
Gorilla Glue woman did not read the label.
Thank you.
Because on the label it says do not apply to your skin, your body, your eyes, your mouth.
The thing is y'all would use any excuse to get past that point that's being made. That shows insecurities. That's it.
You're right.
I know.
Oh my God.
You ain't gotta tell me.
That doesn't say that a woman's insecure. I'm telling you, it would not say that.
We're so insecure.
I don't go on a woman's IG and she's showing titties and ass, and I said, "Oh my God, she's an insecure woman." What? No, I don't. I'm like, "Girl, do you?"
I want to know from the men, what can we do that will not make us be insecure?
Wear turtlenecks.
Yes.
I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk to the mirror and you got a pimple on your forehead, right?
Mm-hmm.
What must you first do to get rid of that pimple?
I want to know, what is it that we can do as women to not be insecure?
All right. So if you walk to the mirror and you see you have a pimple on your forehead, what must you do to remove that pimple? I'm gonna just tell you. The first thing that you must do. Just let me say it. The first thing you must do is acknowledge that you have a pimple, and then therefore you can take actions. So if you say what we can do, we can't do nothing because you guys won't even acknowledge it. So we would never get past step one. We can't bust a pimple because we can never bust a pimple. We can never bust a pimple because you guys are still saying the pimple don't exist.
Okay, well,
that's
logic. I'm insecure. Logic. What can I do to help myself?
I'm sorry. I'm serious now. I'm serious.
I really want to know.
To help myself. What can I do to make myself feel good about myself that I don't be insecure about my weight? I'm just asking the question. Since you give me, I'm gonna answer from you.
Andrea, he answered the question. He said that we first have to acknowledge that we have a pimple.
First, you have to acknowledge
I have a weight problem.
You have a pimple on your forehead. You first have to acknowledge that it is there.
Whose phone is ringing?
Bro, whose phone is that?
Oh, I just wanted to say that the reason why we are getting offended, or me, I'll talk about myself because I am not an American woman. The reason why I find it offensive is because it states Black women. It does not say American.
And V, listen.
Women.
See the thing with
Black women. Because my thing is, like, sometimes I'm just gonna say it, right? Sometimes I feel like some Americans just feel like it's only about Americans. The world is just about Americans. Like, we only think and see right here in this little tiny bubble of America,
listen.
right? But no,
oh my God,
it's a worldwide thing.
What's a worldwide thing? What's a worldwide thing?
Just be honest.
No, what is a worldwide thing?
this whole thing of men and the way that they look or treat women. So
What?
if you say Black women are desperate and insecure, why would I take myself out of that? Why am I going to take myself out of that group?
V,
I would
listen.
never take myself out of that because what?
You
I'm
ain't
a
got
Black
to.
woman.
You don't have to. But listen, you don't have to take yourself out of it. But I'm clearing up right now. The majority of Tommy's videos, when he talks about Black women, it's already a given. He's talking about the American Black women only.
Why is
That's
it a
all
given
he talks
if he
about.
hasn't stated that?
He has
Why
stated
is it
it
a given when
before.
he hasn't stated that and he's on a worldwide platform? He's on a worldwide platform. YouTube goes out to all around the world, not just Americans. I'm just saying.
God.
And if he doesn't
Can you just
say
American
listen, Black women,
V can you please just listen and just understand that when he talks about Black women, he's only talking about American Black women. That's all he talks about. He don't talk about Black women from other countries. He talks about American Black women, and that's it. Trust me, I've watched this man for years. That's all he talks about is Black American women. That's
Me too,
it.
unfortunately.
Or is it just assumed that he's talking about Black American women?
No, he does. He's made that point. He's only talks about Black American women. He's made that point before. I'm telling you that now.
He's
okay.
made the point that he's only speaking about Black American women.
He's only talking about Black American women, so he don't have to keep making that point over and over. He said that once, and that was that.
Casey, you're a Black girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where did Logic go? Did
he walked away. He had to cry, I guess.
Oh, okay.
You'll be all right.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I'm insecure about my weight. What's I supposed to do? Give me some answers. I'm waiting.
We told you. Acknowledge that the pimple is there. Acknowledge that the pimple is there. Then what?
Y'all being facetious. Like, y'all are smart enough to know what the fuck he's trying to say.
I'm facetious. I'm being for real.
Very.
I'm being for real. I'm asking him.
No, I'm not, Andre. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the person right next to me and the one above you by logic. I'm talking about them two. Y'all are too smart to act so ignorant right now. I'm just saying.
Logic. What's the I'm asking a question.
What's that?
Okay, you said that we're supposed to acknowledge what the problem is. So I'm asking you. I have a weight problem. So what's I supposed to do? If I'm insecure about my weight, I have a weight problem.
Okay, I have a serious question.
Do you really gonna ask me? Hold on, wait. Do you really gonna ask me? You got a weight problem. So what must you do? We all on this panel.
We're all what?
Do exactly the opposite of what you're doing to get fat. How about that?
Okay, I have a question. I agree with Neek. Neek put that, to be fair, we do have an issue we refuse to acknowledge. Okay? So I agree with you, Logic. I do know there's an issue. There is an issue because I myself said it, right? I said that I'm not the type of woman to post my body. So I am acknowledging. Do I think those women are desperate and insecure?
So I'm gonna say this.
No, I don't. Why are you cutting me off?
No. Right. I'm just. I just want to make this point to you, right?
All right, whatever.
It took Neek to say it, but I said the same thing with the analogy of pimple, and y'all did not acknowledge that. Y'all said, "Oh, what do you mean?" The thing that I said with the pimple is before you take action, you must acknowledge that the problem exists. The pimple is the problem. You cannot get rid of the pimple unless you acknowledge that it exists.
Okay.
So now it took her to sit here and say the exact same thing that I said.
That shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Logic one. Just because we are teasing you about what you said doesn't mean we did not hear you. We hear you. We see you. We get it. We're just teasing you. But my thing is now that we have acknowledged it, I don't acknowledge that those women are desperate and insecure. I do not. But I do see that it is whatever an issue. Women are doing this. Okay. But my thing is, us as women who don't do this, we don't throw our bodies all over Instagram. What are we supposed to do about it? We cannot be all up in these girls' comments like, girl.
No. What
What are
the
we
thing
supposed to
is?
do? There's nothing
Okay,
we can do about this. We're already doing our part by not doing those things. Am I right?
Okay. This is the thing. This is the thing. I'm with you, but see, when you downplay it, like this is a problem. This is like a pandemic. Y'all want to play it down like, no, it's just a couple. No, it's not a couple. It's a majority. And then once we acknowledge them, it's the majority of our women. And we acknowledge that it's not only detriment to our women, but it's a detriment to our kids. And you see it as being a detriment to your kids, you will start taking action. Because guess what? I'm going to tell you this. And I'm going to be honest with you. I let my daughter see this stuff. And I say, this is what you must learn not to be. This is what you must learn not to be. Because guess what? If you put it out there that your body and this and this and this and this and this, they going to take you for that. That's the difference between having a woman with a brain and character compared to a woman with a good body. Because that brain and character would exist and hold value, but that body would depreciate. And guess what? After you, see you shaking your head. The body would appreciate. So guess what? If you got a man based on your character and you as a person, no matter what happened to your body, that man will always be there. But if you got a man based on your body, soon as you have a baby, soon as you had a stretch marks, that stomach don't look the same no more. Them titties don't sit up like they used to sit up. Guess what he do? He move on because he was only attracted to you because of your body. See, I can teach my daughter that. Society teaching them something totally different. But this is something that not just me, real talk. No, this is something we must teach our community because whether y'all want to say it or not, our black women is out here desperate and insecure. They desperate for attention and they insecure when they don't get it. But y'all can.
But women are desperate for attention, period, aren't they?
Say it again. I didn't hear Casey.
No, because I'm just saying, like, other women do that too, but they don't get such a bad rep that black women get.
But I guess they're just making the point on us, on the black women. Okay. That's it. They're just like focusing on us.
But she can use that point. She can use that point on white people, though. Show me one white woman that's really, like I said, not a white woman that's raised in the inner city of Chicago. Show me a white woman that's just a majority of white women. You would not see this behavior because I'm gonna tell you this.
How is it that you're putting limits on the white women, right? But no, with black women, it's just all black women.
Listen what I'm saying. The reason that these young white kids, these Chinese kids, these Asian kids, these Indian kids are not doing it is because their mother and father is not playing with it. That's our problem. We play with it.
Elijah, when you start going to the strip clubs?
Say that again, sis.
When you stop going to the strip clubs?
Would I stop going to the strip clubs?
Mm-hmm. I ain't been to a strip club in 10 years.
I stopped going to the strip club a while ago. Yeah, I stopped going to the strip clubs a while ago.
I don't blame Megan Stallion. I don't blame Cardi B. I don't blame any of these women who are gyrating on Instagram. I have an almost 17-year-old child, a daughter that is almost 17 years old, and I'm on her. I am on my daughter.
Yes.
And I don't have the problems that other moms and other women have with their children. And that's because I am one of those parents, as you say, they don't play. I have mothers who are coming to me, asking me, why isn't your daughter, my daughter has a beautiful body. Why isn't she like out there like these other teenagers? Why isn't she doing TikToks and all that stuff? Because she know I will take her out of his life.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
And, and honestly, it's up to, I'm not done. It's up to the parents. And I agree with you, Logic. I'm agreeing with you that it's up to the parents Okay.
Yes, I'm with
But you
But
have to
listen,
say some because some black people don't play with their kids. All right.
listen. The opposite of majority is what, Robin?
I don't know what they're doing with their kids.
Minority.
The opposite of majority.
But
Hold on, wait, hold on, Andrea. Wait. What's the opposite of majority, Robin?
Minority.
Some. It exists. Some parents exist like you.
Yeah.
And guess what? Wait. Hold on. Therefore, we're not talking to you. But at the same time, you just said you don't blame Cardi B. Understood. Wait. Understood, right? But did you see that video when Cardi B was twerking and her daughter came in? You saw what Cardi B did?
I didn't see it, but I saw someone said that in the chat.
Okay.
I don't know what she did. She's doing that because her mother's doing that.
No. See, you know. She stopped and told the nanny to get her daughter out of there.
Okay.
Stop. But she would twerk in front of all of your kids. And guess what? And I'm not saying you. I'm talking to the majority, not the some.
Okay,
And it's
so
the parents'
I have a
responsibility
point.
to stop their kids from looking at.
Who is Cardi B singing for?
Oh my God.
Not who listens to her, not who likes her.
Little girl.
Who does she make? Who does she make music for?
Black.
You a question. A 12-year-old? Is Cardi B singing those things for 12-year-olds? Is Nicki Minaj singing about all this stuff that she's doing for 12-year-olds, for 13-year-olds, for 16?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
she's not. She is not singing for the kids. The kids like her and the kids listen to her.
No,
but
listen.
she is not singing for the kids.
That's the biggest consumer of her music. What y'all fail to realize is this. What y'all fail to realize is this. Black men don't listen to her shit. Black men don't listen to Cardi B. Black men don't listen to Nicki Minaj. What that music is directed to is young black women.
Okay, so I got something. I have something to say to that because I have a 23-year-old daughter. Okay, and I think sometimes her Instagram is a little too much. Okay, so when I had a conversation with her father, who's in his 40s too, do you know what he told me? She's grown. We can't stop her no more. He was like, we done our job. So he said, what we gonna do now? We can't force her to not do them Instagram videos. She's showing too much skin. And I'm like, I can't. When the child gets up age, you can't force. You can only be a parent until they're 18. When they get grown and 23, you can't force her to stop showing her body on Instagram. So I was like, you're right. I'm not gonna have an argument with my daughter no more about this. It's wrong. She's wrong.
I would say this turned to a good conversation, and I still appreciate it, regardless. But see, this is the thing, right? See, this is taught to our kids, even in school. In school, who get all the chicks? The football player or the guy with straight A's?
Football player.
The football player.
Great personality.
You know what? And I'm gonna use this because y'all like to use other cultures. When I was in Korea, you know who got all the chicks? The dude with the 4.0. Because you know what? They knew he was going to become something. In our community, we praise just like our role models is the dope boys. Our role model, and all the rappers is ex-dope boys. Nobody want to say that. You know what I'm saying? They let T.I. get out here and talk about Black Lives Matter, but how many bodies T.I. got on his? All that dope T.I. and Gucci Man sold? Ain't nobody holding them accountable for their bodies, but we'll listen to them talk about Black Lives Matter though. But that's another thing. The thing is our culture is designed, our black culture, African-American culture is designed to promote stupidity. Our women dwell towards a small minority of men. That's athletes, football players, drug dealers, all that kind of stuff like that. And the thing about this, the odds of them making it slim enough. You can't retire as a dope boy. The odds of making it to the NBA is slim to none. But they was taught not to like the small guy. So guess what? The small guy get up and he get his money up, and he remember all the black women that went for the dope boys and went for the athletes. And guess what? That's where we at now. but it's a culture. That's why all the rappers got 30 different women. Because most of our women is looking for that. That's why the Instagram chicks is going for the athletes, the rappers, a small select. That these rappers can go to any city and fuck like 30 or 50 women. And the dude that's actually in town, they ignore. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I understand what you're saying, Logic. However, I just want to say this point, and I want to see if you guys can understand what I'm saying to you. Okay? If men have this mindset and keep in this mindset that American Black women are desperate and insecure, for people that don't know myself, don't know any of the women that are on the panel, if that's your mindset, you're looking at us as if we are those things, and we're not. What? So this is why women get upset when they're getting pulled into this stereotype, or this is how Black men are seeing us Black women, because it's like, well, you're not looking at me for me. You're not looking at me as an individual. You're putting me in a class of other people that has nothing to do with me. But you guys, without even knowing, I even had somebody in the chat talk about, oh, all those women are wearing weaves or some shit. And I'm like, you don't even know. My hair is natural, darling. It's all real. So you can't just make assumptions and assume that, oh, all Black women are insecure and are desperate.
Who said all Black women were?
Why you keep saying all? Why you keep saying all? You keep saying all, and we keep telling you it's some that's not included. But you keep putting yourself. No, you keep trying to put yourself in that category.
If you don't know me,
okay,
you're gonna assume in your head that
no, we're not going to assume. We didn't sit and told you. We didn't sit here and told you a million times. I sit here and said myself, correct, Robin?
You can't even comprehend yourself your own answers with your own
words. Robin, how many times have I said? Robin, how many times have I said, I'm not talking about Robin. I even went through her shit, and I think that she got a nice Instagram page.
Logic, listen to what I'm saying. I'm using us as an example because we're the ones on the panel. But I'm not saying that you guys are speaking directly about us. What I'm trying to make you guys see is if men are looking at Black women in this way, Black women are going to get mad, especially when they're not that type of woman. That's what I'm trying to say, because you're assuming originally she's a Black woman, she shows her ass and titties, she's desperate and insecure.
Okay,
that is the point I'm trying to make. So I'm not trying to say that you think all us. I just use us as an example because we're on the panel. But I know you guys know that we're not like that. I know that. But if Tommy was on this panel, he doesn't know any one of us from goddamn Adam, and he still would be up here saying the same fucking bullshit. So this is what my point is.
Let's get up everything.
You're looking at all of us Black women as that, not you, but that's how Black men are seeing Black women. You can't do that. That is my point.
Kennedy V. Can I make this point now real quick? Can I say something without being interrupted by either one of y'all four? Can I? Yes, no? Thank you. Now, if you get mad about that, then speak out against it, because I ran across this YouTuber. Her name, by the way, ironically, is Real Talk as well. She don't like half the shit these Black women do, so she speaks out against it because she's mad about it, so she speaks out against it. So why, since you're mad about it, why don't you speak out against it on your channel? That's the question.
Why should I be focusing on negativity when I'm just trying to promote positivity, and so people have a voice?
Listen,
people can come out of their mind.
Listen, whoa. Listen, no.
And talk about what other people do, because that doesn't affect me.
Listen. What she does, she's not promoting negativity. She talks about the negative things that happen in our community, and she actually speaks about what they can do to make it better.
Personally,
there's nothing negative about it.
I feel like there's enough people talking about that stuff on the internet.
Not enough women. There's not enough women doing it at all.
I find it's a lot of people on the internet saying what black women, what the bad behavior black women have, and I don't feel like I should have to waste my time talking about black women behavior when I already know we got bad behavior. I don't want to hear that negativity. I want to post what's a black woman doing for herself, how she
uplifting herself, right?
How she's bettering herself. I want to know that.
Okay, so I got a question for you, Kennedy. At what point in history did a battle become positive?
Thank you. Can you answer that?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just let her answer the question.
It doesn't. It doesn't. A battle doesn't become positive.
That's why it's called a battle.
Lives are lost. It's a battle.
Okay, so can you please read me the title of this show?
Oh my God.
Read the title. Read the title. Read it. Read it.
And everything that we talk about, from Kevin Samuels to Tommy Sotomayor, is all the same. Mm-hmm. So hold on, Robin. Let me finish. So, like I said, when it comes to a point where y'all got to see and say, you know what, it's right. A majority of these black women that's out here are desperate and insecure. In order for you not to say that, you will say, well, I won't talk about that because I want to speak on positivity. Well, okay, battle of the sex. Oh, okay, that's positive. Or we're talking about hard things that men and women need to have. The conversation that men and women can't have. Isn't that what it's for? I rest my case.
It's a conversation, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just saying, like, if that's how you guys as men are looking, if that is how some black men, American men, are looking at some black American women, that is a problem, because you do not know every single black woman. You don't know them. So you can't say and sit here and be like, oh, all y'all do is show your ass and titties on Instagram or whatever.
Since you say that,
you still want to downplay it. I'm gonna give you correct terminology, right? And I'm gonna put it on both sides. Listen up close. It's what some black men are saying about a majority of black women, and I'm gonna spin it for you again. It should be what some black women are saying about the majority of black men. It goes both ways. But if you try to downplay it, that's why it'll never go. No, it's just some black women out here like this. But you can't show me one woman that's ain't on YouTube twerking or showing a pussy. But you probably could, but they fit into some category. And you know, like I know, a majority of it. If you follow the Shade Room, a Shade Room show a majority of what's happening in our community. Shade Room is a snapshot of Instagram. Is a snapshot of the black community. Y'all know it.
Well, can I ask the question, Elijah? Do the Shade Room show black women are being positive, taking their kids to school, working, making sure they
No, they don't.
Show that? I mean,
no.
Show that, because don't we need a fair and balanced? I mean, I'm just asking, because Tommy Sotomayor only shows the black women that bad behavior. He did not show a fair and balanced. Never. I have never seen it on his show. You tell me one show that he got that he showed a fair and balanced on his show. Okay. He does. He always talks about the things of us. He always say we bad. He always say we ghetto. He always say this about us. He never shows the positive of a black woman. Tell me that.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say this to you. If you was in a class and it was 50 students and 49 of them was failing, is your topic gonna be the one that's passing, or do you need to focus on the 49 that's failing? You focus on the majority.
Yes, you're gonna focus on the 49 that's failing, Logic. But come on, at the same time,
I don't think it's majority. I don't think it's the majority of women. I don't think it's majority at all. It's not majority. You just choose to focus on it.
Anywhere and show a fair and balance of black women. You take black women who are doing something and give me 25 who's doing negative. Then show a fair and balance. That's all I'm asking. You show me a fair and balance, and I will say I'll concede to you today. That's it. Show me a fair and balance.
You know what?
To you.
I'm just going to say this because I know this is exactly what they want to hear, okay?
No, don't tell us what we want to hear. Tell us the
I
truth.
was
That's what you
What
want to
happened
hear.
to you?
And that statement you just made, that statement you just made, it shows the insecurity. I'ma say this
Yep.
because it's what they want to hear. You telling me that's not insecurity, B? y'all make me,
No, it's
y'all
not
make me points.
insecurity.
I just call them out. Y'all
Nothing
make me points, and I
insecure
call them out.
about me. There's
I
nothing
don't think it's
insecure about me.
insecurity.
I do
I'm
not
just
have those
asking to show a
insecurities.
fair
I'm
and balance.
sorry. I'm
Until
certain
until the end, until then,
I love
I'm not
myself,
gonna be saying nothing about
okay?
sisters.
The women that are insecure and desperate need to do better, especially if they are shaking their ass and showing their tits because they are desperate for men's attention or they are feeling insecure about themselves. That is holding those women accountable. However, I do not believe, and the men do not want to comprehend, nor do they want to hear, the fact that we honestly do not believe that these women that are doing these things, not all of them, there may be a few, I'll give you guys that, there may be a few of these women that maybe fit into this category. But a lot of these women are not doing it because they are desperate or insecure. They're doing it because they know what works for them. They know how they're going to get on their grind, and that's what they're going to do. And they know how easy it is to make a man give them what they need. That is why women are doing what they are doing. It has nothing to do with them being desperate, and it has absolutely nothing to do with them being insecure.
You're right. You know what? If it's a few like y'all say, or some, we ain't got no problem then. The black community ain't got no problem. If what you say is correct, that it's some and it's few, because you got to realize.
You know what the problem is?
Let me finish. I listen to you. Hold on. I listen to you. I listen to you. Now, if it's a few, it's not a problem. We know we have so that means we ain't got nothing to talk about because it's a few. It's not the majority. But if it's a majority, then we got a problem. So you tell me, is it a few or majority? Because is it a problem? It's a problem when a majority of us is doing it. That's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes an issue. That's why Tommy Sotomayor got endless amount of content. He don't never, you know what? If black women wanted him to stop doing it, they can stop the behavior. They can put him out of business. If black women didn't have these issues, Kevin Samuels would be out of business. All these people that black women hate would be out of business. But Tommy Sotomayor got endless of content. So now, but you say it's some. That means if it was some, he probably go live once a week. But Tommy Sotomayor, you know, he'll go live every day.
Multiple times a day.
Multiple stories. And oh, my bad. He just talking about some. But think about this. When them sums go to jail, if it's some, that means the streets cleaned up, right? Yep. No, it's not. Because we're talking about a majority. Y'all don't want to admit it's the majority. So that's why it will always be a problem. I rest my case.
You know what? It seems like it's a majority because there's a lot of people addressing him or knowing about it. But guess what? There's tons more women out there that don't even know who the hell he is. Don't know what he does on his platform. Don't have a clue.
That's true.
I have no idea who the guy is. Never heard of him.
Yep.
That's true.
Never. There are plenty.
But what's that got to do with the content that he got?
Speaking up about
well, the content he got is he don't have a fair and balance of black people on his show. I'm just saying. I mean, isn't what people be doing, having fair and balance on his show? I mean, are he just promoting?
Hey, Andrea, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Is this world fair and balanced?
No, it's not. But
okay.
But as a content creator named Andrea Lynch, I want to show a fair and balance of black women.
Okay, so Andrea, so here's the solution to that. Here's the solution to that. You got a channel, right?
Yes.
Have your channel fair and balanced when it comes to black women. In
but you ain't my boss to tell me how to.
No, I'm saying if you got a problem with somebody, no, listen, Andrea. If you got a problem with somebody else doing that, don't watch him and instead do it on your own channel. That's what I'm saying.
Number one, Real Talk 87. Don't watch Tommy Sotomayor. That's number one. Number two,
Okay.
I am. Hold on a minute. See, I'm not about to put black women on my show and be negative. I already know we got issues. Why do I promote that? Why do I have to promote?
So I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this.
I'm
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. You talking about all this negativity, right?
Yes.
The reason they don't do it is because what Robin said. The black community don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck we talking about Kevin Samuel, Tommy Sotomayor anyway? Because if we talk about anything else, we talk about the 52 executive orders that Biden did sign. The black community don't give a fuck. But you know who gives a fuck? Every other race that we like bringing up. They can sit here and tell you exactly how and even when we talk about the 52 executive orders that the president has done, it never been done in history. Black people don't care. And guess what? If I tell you that, guess what? During the impeachment trial, that the Democrats fabricated evidence. Guess what? See, y'all don't know. And guess what? If I tell you that,
they don't care.
Lying. You don't care. You don't care that they sit here and they fabricated tweets. They fabricated everything. If you looked at that impeachment trial, but guess what? Black people don't care because no other black outlet covered it. Not no Shade Room. Not what is it? What's the other stuff? The Breakfast Club.
Can he finish, V? He's getting there.
No, you see that? She said, what do it got to do to that conversation? I just said the point is.
He said, what's the title of your show, V? Huh? Did he not? Much. Okay, I just did the exact same thing that he did to me. But no, you don't want to call him out though. But no, V's one for doing the double standard for women over men. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Oh,
peachy.
Anyway, what are your final thoughts? Because clearly we're going to go round and round and round in circles, and no one is going to get to where they need to get to. So, Shanice and Marie randomly, what are your final thoughts on tonight's topic?
My final thoughts are this. I agree with the men that women are insecure and desperate for attention, and that we will not acknowledge any of our faults. And I agree that until we address what the problem is exactly, we will never be in the position to be not desperate and insecure. So I, myself, as a Black woman, will work on my insecurities and my need for attention to be a better woman, for a better Black woman for my community.
Thank you, Shanita. Logic.
I have no comment. You can give Andrew my time.
Andrea?
I, as a Black woman, to promote my community and my sisters so we can do better and make a change in my own self first. When you start, the first change you have, you got to start with yourself. So I, as a Black woman, see some changes I need to make. I'm gonna start with me first, and then help my community.
Real Talk 87.
Go ahead, Robin.
It's you.
Go ahead, Robin.
Oh, so
we're going in a line.
I have no comment. Go ahead, okay. Robin.
I, as a Black woman, will continue to do all that I do to be that Black woman and keep battling these men on their stupidness. V.
Yes.
I will continue to be how I am whether that's me showing this, that, or not. I am a Black woman phenomenally. And I will continue. I will continue to do it. Period. No to you.
I would like to say that. I would like to say and acknowledge one thing. I would like to say that yes, I can accept that there is an issue. Two, what I will say is, I believe that under this topic, both sexes need to be held accountable because they both play a very important part in this area. And both need to work on things. Men need to stop playing into it, and women that are doing these types of things need to stop doing it. Okay? But what I will say thirdly is that we need to stop making assumptions and looking at somebody by the way the color of their skin is, just because she's Black and she lives in America or whatever. She is desperate and insecure. That is not a fair statement. It should not be spread as a fair statement. And I feel that men need to be held accountable and they need to uplift women a little bit more rather than constantly trying to tear them down. There's plenty of platforms that uplift men all the time, but if you can't say necessarily that there are a lot of Black men that are uplifting or talking and aiming and focusing on the positivity of certain Black women and what Black women are doing correct. You see, I'm doing something nice. You think?
I just like to say that what Logic is doing right now is perfectly explaining exactly what you're saying. So, uplift the Black women. And what are you doing?
Trying to tear them down and trying to make a joke out of what they are saying. But I'm just addressing the problem, Logic, that you wanted us to do, right? You want us to address the problem. You want us to acknowledge that there is an issue. I am doing that, and I'm saying how we can all move forward as a community. But it also has to start with assumptions. Assumptions need to stop first. We will be back next week on the topic of are women being over-sexualized. I guess this topic kind of leads into that topic. So next week we'll be talking about are women being over-sexualized. I hope to see you all here. Thank you to every single person that is in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. If you're not subscribed, then please make sure you do subscribe and you hit that notification bell so that you do not miss another upload and you don't miss our highlights coming this week. I want to say thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.